So, welcome to a new episode of EVA India Insights podcast on Generative AI podcast series. I'm Pallavi, your host, and today we have an exciting topic to explore, which is how is generative AI transforming companies' ESG strategies. With groundbreaking advancements like ChatGPT and DAL-E, generative AI has captured global attention, revolutionizing various sectors and now making its mark in the realm of ESG. To shed light on the immense potential of generative AI in driving sustainability initiatives, we are joined by a distinguished guest, Alexi Thomas, our technology consulting partner at EY India. With an impressive track record spanning over 2 decades, Alexi leads the data and analytics practice, spearheading transformative efforts in global financial service sector. His expertise lies in data and analytics in ESG management, technology strategy, program delivery, which enables organizations to embrace agile engineering for exceptional customer value. Welcome to our podcast, Alexi.
Thanks, Pallavi. The potential of generative AI is immense, and I'm really happy to be here to discuss its relevance to ESG strategies.
To begin with a basic question, while there is a lot of buzz about generative AI today, why will it help in ESG strategies more than the other AI versions, which too are based on machine learning or deep learning?
Great question. Enterprises need very granular, accurate data and insights from a wide variety of sources to effectively manage their ESG strategy. Data required is often unstructured, like text, documents, audio, and video files. Generative AI, powered by large language models, can excel in these areas compared to traditional AI applications in tasks such as recognizing images, processing text, processing audio and video content. Let me give an example. A company that is looking to build a new manufacturing unit and needs insights about locations and potential ecological impact of building in that location. It's a prime candidate for Gen AI capabilities that can be utilized along with other AI models to collect available aerial footage and analyze it with geospatial and open data to extract insights and to understand impact to biodiversity, ecosystem sensitivity, and air and water quality implications for the company to make better, more informed decisions. It's important to recognize that it's not one technique or one model, but a collection of models and techniques that work in ensemble along with other advanced analytical techniques and Gen AI in a complementary way to implement these solutions. Gen AI, with its ability to analyze and interpret data, apply logical rules and constraints, and infer new knowledge from existing knowledge is a key component to these emerging ESG solutions.
Thank you for those valuable insights, Alexi. As we are discussing about generative AI in ESG, I'm assuming that these different AI programs and applications from ChatGPT and DALI are these specialized and focused solutions?
You hit the nail on the head there. Last few months have been really exciting, and a number of generative AI models and systems have emerged, like GPT-3, GPT-4, Llama, BERT, and DALI, to name a few. These are all foundational models trained on large amounts of data and have billions of parameters. By building on top of these foundational systems, we can create more specialized and sophisticated models tailored to specific use cases and domains. Being pre-trained on massive amounts of data, these foundational models deliver huge acceleration in the whole AI development lifecycle, allowing businesses to focus on fine-tuning to their specific use cases. Choosing the correct LLM model to use for a specific job requires expertise, and enterprises need to deploy specific skills to fine tuning these models for ESG and for their specific context and sector to make sure that these models give meaningful insight. Training these tools on inaccurate or skewed data will lead to generating false or biased insights. Therefore, it's necessary to build in the right controls and governance. So to summarize, foundational models are great. These are great starting points, but need to be fine-tuned for ESG to the specific context of the enterprise to get the best result.
Moving on to the next question, which is about the environment or the E and ESG. As this is often discussed, how does generative AI help in environment in terms of managing emissions, net zero ambitions, and biodiversity, and any other such issues?
I think the best way to answer that question is by giving a couple of examples on how enterprises can use Gen AI techniques to get better insights and to manage emissions. Let's say a large multinational retailer wants to streamline its processes for collecting GHG Scope 3 emission data. Gen AI tools can help to analyze the data and derive insights to improve supply selection and ratings. It can provide automated, personalized guidance to supply chain partners and thereby help improve their carbon footprint. Another example is from a regulatory and disclosure standpoint. Globally, ESG policies specific to countries and sectors are still evolving. Reporting rules differ widely, which can be a huge challenge for enterprises. And LLMs can provide insights and guidance on ESG regulations specific to the regions and countries that these enterprises operate in, which can help companies understand these different policies and manage them accordingly. I see the use of these Gen AI powered co-pilots increasingly being used as a significant enabler in managing and enabling ESG transformations and the transition to net zero.
Thank you. This has been the most interesting discussion, and I've learned a lot from it personally. Thank you for sparing your valuable time and joining us for this podcast.
It was a pleasure and thanks for having me.
On that note, we come to end of this episode. If you would like us to explore other such topics on generative AI, please do leave us some suggestions that you would like us to deep dive into. Thanks for listening in and goodbye for now.